This is a question from a participant in the Life School. On our last call, you said that we can attract spiritual partners to us. Will you elaborate a bit? How do I draw spiritual partners to me? A spiritual partner is someone who knows that he or she has a soul. A spiritual partner is someone who creates relationships, partnerships with equals for the purpose of spiritual growth. A spiritual partner is someone who knows that his or her goal or reason for being in life is to create authentic power, is to align his or her personality with the soul. So, if you say, I want to attract spiritual partners, what you are saying is, I want to attract someone who knows that he or she has a soul, that is committed to growing spiritually, that knows that the reason that we are together has to do with our souls. How do you attract such a person? Well, the attraction part is easy. It happens automatically. You become such a person. This is the law of attraction. The law of attraction is simple to understand. Energy attracts like energy. If you indulge frightened parts of your personality that feel superior to others, then you will attract others with that same energy. Arrogant people will fill your life. If you are angry, you will attract angry people. If you are kind, you will attract kind people. And if you are loving, you will attract loving people. And if you are creating authentic power, and that is the most important thing to you, if you have committed to using the experiences of your life to become emotionally aware and make responsible choices, you will draw to yourself other people with the same quality of energy. In other words, they're interested in becoming aware of what they're feeling, what they're doing, and what they're creating. And they're drawn to other people who are doing the same. That would be you, and you would be drawn to them. The law of attraction will always bring to you, in energetic terms, a reflection of the energy that you are holding. So, for example, if the most important thing to you is getting a fast sports car, and you think about it, you visualize it, you picture yourself in a sports car, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get one. You might not. That depends on what supports your spiritual development. But what it does mean is that you will attract people to you who are much more interested in things than people. Is that the kind of person you want in your life? If you are interested in getting a beautiful house or a trophy partner, you may or you may not get those things, because whether you do or not depends upon what serves your spiritual development. But what you can bank on is that you will draw to yourself people who intend to use you for their own benefit. Is that the kind of person that you want in your life? Well, obviously not, because you're asking the question, how can I attract spiritual partners? You attract spiritual partners by making spiritual growth your priority, by having the courage and the commitment to develop emotional awareness, to challenge fear by not acting on it when you're angry or rageful or jealous or feeling superior or inferior. You create authentic power by cultivating the loving parts of your personality when you're experiencing gratitude or appreciation or contentment or care. And especially, you create authentic power when you choose to act from a loving part of your personality while you are experiencing the pain or confusion or turmoil of a frightened part of your personality. That takes courage. That takes commitment. That requires compassion. That utilizes conscious communications and actions. And if you're doing these things, you will be drawing to you others with the same energy. In other words, you will be drawing to you potential spiritual partners. And that's how it's done. If you want to see what you're drawing to you now, look around you. Are the people in your life arrogant and superior? I was surrounded with them when I was arrogant and feeling superior. I would spend my days in a coffee shop in North Beach in San Francisco, California, discussing philosophy and physics with others who disdained those who weren't intellectual like we were, who weren't feeling superior like we were. And so our entire set of associations and friendships were of the same kind. Birds of a feather truly do flock together. And the feather is your energy. Whatever your energy is, you're going to draw other birds to that energy, other birds with that feather. So why not experiment with love, with kindness, with appreciation, with caring, with patience, with contentment? And of course, everyone wants to experiment with that, but how do you do it when you're angry and you're resentful, or you're feeling inferior or superior? Well, that's where the creation of power, of authentic power, comes in. And as you do that, you draw to you people who appreciate your efforts, who appreciate what you are developing in yourself, who strive to develop those same things in himself or herself or themselves, because a spiritual partnership can involve many more than two people. Experiment with this. Try it out. The law of attraction works flawlessly and ceaselessly, and it always shows you exactly the energy that you're drawing to yourself. That's how you attract a spiritual partner. That's how you attract a neighborhood of spiritual partners. That's how you attract a world of spiritual partners. Because you are committed to giving to that world as much as you can. And the people who are drawn to you are committed to the same thing.